What is guys, Tyler once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Kingdom. Just like last time, this time we're going to be revisiting Latte Cookie and see exactly how you guys can utilize her inside of the arena as well as the world exploration and showcase her inside of this video. Anyways guys, if you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys won't miss out on any future Cookie Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so here we go. We have Latte Cookie here. Of course, she is only right now at level 50. So first thing I'm going to do is increase her all the way up to 60 and increase her skill to 60 as well. And here we go guys, we are going to be having a fully maxed out Latte Cookie with 5 sweet chocolate equipped into her right now, and with all of those things attached to her and the promotion as well, she is going to have a 88,958 HP. Attack is going to be at 41,436, defense is going to be at 34,882, and the crit is going to be at 19%, making Latte Cookie's power at 182,989. So it's a pretty big amount because she is going to be a magic cookie. Her normal base stat of an attack is going to be a lot higher, and she is going to be using right now currently 5 sweet chocolate. I have not been using her too much inside of the arena as well as the world exploration because there has been a lot of different cookies coming out. So right now that is what I'm using. For any of the stages I need to use her instead of someone like Sea Fairy or Frost Queen right now. So let's go over her skill real quick. Her skill is going to be Care for a Latte, and it's going to be a 15-second cooldown, and it's going to be a single hit damage for 112.9%, and that is going to be the beginning of her damage. And then the inner circle or her glyph, and it's gonna do a total damage of 239%, and the outer Latte glyph damage total is gonna be 179.3%. She is going to be silencing her enemy for 1 second and immobilize them for 5 seconds. So let's go into the world exploration and see exactly how she is and how you can utilize her inside of your team. Alright, here we go guys. We're going to be using her in 725 as well as 830 later. So let's just go ahead and see exactly how she works, and I'm going to explain her skill to you guys as well. Alright, so Latte Cookie is a very special cookie to me because she has been one of my favorites since the beginning of the game. And as you can see, she is going to be dealing a ton of damage as well. 85,000, 84,000 with the crit, and about 55,000 without a crit. So this is the very important part right here. So she is going to be, wow, did you see that? She's going to suck the enemy, and then there's going to be a big explosion that is going to be dealing a ton of damage as well as prevent them from moving as well. So as you can see, I'm going to show you guys one more time. It's going to be sucking the enemies in, and the closer they are to the middle, the more damage they are going to take. And that is going to silence the enemies once they are hit by the actual skill, and then they are going to be stuck inside of that glyph for 5 seconds. Alright, so here we go. Let's go and see how much damage she is able to do with the lollipop now against the librarian. And here we go. I'm going to be using the skill, and right in the middle right there, and it's going to be doing 83,000 total damage. So she is definitely strong, and I do recommend using her if she is your only magic cookie. She definitely can help you guys out within the world exploration. But let's go into the 830, and then let's see how much damage she can do. Alright guys, so here we go. I am going to be using the slingshot instead this time, and then going to be seeing how much damage we are able to do with Latte Cookie and how fast we can kill the Cake Witch here. And really, honestly, for me, nowadays, instead of using Latte Cookie as a main damage dealer, I do like to use her and tell people to use her as a utility cookie because of the fact that she is able to silence the enemies as well as immobilize them, which means they can't move within the circle. So that's the reason why I like to use full sweet chocolate, in order to use her skill as many times as possible and just allow her to do a ton of damage as well as prevent them from moving. And you just saw that she was able to deal more damage right here. They are not going to take a ton of damage, but they're going to start taking a little bit of tick for 5 seconds. Alright, so that's going to be how she is. She's going to deal a total of like 500 something percentage if you max out the entire skill. So here we go. I'm going to use the slingshot as well as the lollipop, and boom. Dude, look at that damage. You see that damage? Constantly 200 something percentage. And that is going to be for 5 whole seconds, guys. So here we go once again. And boom, boom, boom. constantly ticking and dealing damage every time they are inside of that circle, and we are done. Of course, she is a little bit weaker because of the fact that she is a magic cookie. Her health and as well as defense is not as high as some of the charge as well as defense cookies, but she is definitely able to deal a lot of damage. So let's use her inside of the arena with some friendly battles and see exactly how good she can be in place of someone like Frost Queen. Alright, here we go, guys. We are back with Vanessa. She is going to be our kind of test subject here because my team is not going to be as strong, but she does have a very standard meta team right now, or a team that is constantly being used inside of the arena. So I'm going to be using Latte Cookie against this team and show you guys exactly how much damage she is able to do and how you can utilize her inside of a team. So instead of Frost Queen, I'm actually going to be putting in Latte Cookie, and we'll be using that full Swift Chocolate build right here. No damage resist, so this is going to be a little bit difficult, but she is going to have that 15% cooldown. So let's see exactly how well she is able to do against a standard meta team like this one. I'm actually really excited because I have stopped using Latte Cookie for a while now, and I really want to see how well she is able to do against a meta team now. Right, so she is able to deal damage. She is able to silence for a split 1 second, so it is going to prevent them from using their skill for like 1 second, right? So it's going to delay that for a little bit. But she is going to lack that damage resist here, so she might not do well or too well against this team. But we shall see here. She did take the feather. Alright, not bad, not bad. With the 0% damage resist, this is not a bad result at all. Okay, I'm excited to see how much damage she is able to do, honestly speaking, right now. Compared to someone like Sea Fairy and Cotton Cookie, she is using 5 Swift Chocolates. So let's see how much damage she is able to do. And wow, okay. So she's not doing a ton of damage as compared to someone like Cotton. Cotton did 1.5 million, Latte did 1.2 million, and Sea Fairy did do 1.2 million. But remember that I did utilize her as a utility cookie using 5 Swift Chocolate. So let's try using her with 5 Searing Raspberry and see how well she does against that same exact team. Alright guys, so let's go and see how well she is going to do with the Searing Raspberry here compared to the Swift Chocolate. So let's go. I'm actually excited to see this one right here. Alright, so she did cast the skill a lot later this time, 1 whole second later, because she did not have Swift Chocolate equipped on her. But she should be doing more damage here. Alright. And hopefully I take the feather instead and Sea Fairy is able to survive. Okay, so we did take the feather, but I don't know if Sea Fairy is going to survive here, guys. Sea Fairy needs to survive. Okay, so Sea Fairy did survive. Latte took the feather as well. And Latte is able to do more damage with the skill. And let's see how much damage she is able to do here. Alright, there we go. So let's see how much damage Latte did. Wow, okay, so a lot more. Look at that. 1.9 million with Latte. Of course, she did take the feather once again, but that was the same as last time. So she did do more damage with Searing Raspberry. Both of them did not have damage resist, so keep that in mind as well. But the silence as well as the immobilization is really, really good, guys. So that's the reason why they use Latte as well as Espresso together so many times back in the way back arena. But yeah, she is definitely a strong cookie. I do recommend you guys use her with a lot of different cookies right now. Of course, her time inside of the meta or the upper ranking tier for the arena is not there anymore, but still, if you're in diamond or any of the crystal, more of the mid to lower rank, you still can utilize her alongside maybe like Black Raisin to keep them still so that Black Raisin never misses a skill. Or you can use Licorice as well. You can use Tiger Lily, and also you can use someone like, you know, just Sea Fairy as well as Frost Queen, just to keep them from using their skill, from moving, whatever it is, and preventing them from actually coming to your team to deal damage. Alright, so that is going to be her inside of the arena. Let me try her out against a different comp and see how she does. Alright guys, so this one is going to be against a Cocoa Cookie instead of Strawberry Crate. So let's do this one and we will get right into the conclusion. But this one is going to be using Searing Raspberry again just to deal more damage to the enemies. right? So let's see how much damage she's able to do. So hopefully Latte Cookie is able to deal decent amount of damage and still survive without just dying right away. But there you go, she did pop the feather right before the 1 minute mark, and hopefully she is able to survive. Come on, team, come on. I don't think Latte is gonna survive, and I don't think we're gonna win this one. Yep, we lost this one. As you guys can see, damage resist is very important in this game, guys. Especially the higher rank you get into, damage resist is very important. So here we go, 1 million damage. Did less than Cotton because Latte did die earlier than Cotton. You gotta keep in mind that they did have Coco, so Coco did make the stun of Sea Fairy useless against this team, which allows Frost Queen as well as Sea Fairy to constantly cast their spell and deal damage to my team as well. So yeah, I mean, Latte, not bad, but against someone like Frost Queen as well as Sea Fairy, she is not that great. Alright guys, so jumping right back into the conclusion, I do recommend 2 different topping set. Of course, if you want to utilize her with a full utility where she kind of just keeps the enemies in place, right? As well as where she is able to just silence the enemies as many times as possible, go with the full Swift Chocolate. If you want to deal more damage and utilize Latte Cookie as the main damage dealer, then of course use Searing Raspberry. Full Searing Raspberry is going to be the best. You can utilize 3 Searing Raspberry and 2 Swift Chocolate, but I would say a full set is going to be a better option for Latte Cookie. But there you go, guys. That's going to be how Latte Cookie is. She is going to be dealing ton of damage, of course, with 5%. If you are inside of the inner glyph, then you're going to be taking a total of like about 1000% of her damage. If you're in the outer glyphs, you're still going to be taking a ton of damage, about 800%. And then of course there is that silence as well as 5 seconds. So what the silence does, make sure to remember that silence prevents them from using their skill for that 1 split second. Alright, so that is what she is, and that is how different she is compared to Espresso. And I will do a video on Espresso as well later on, but for now, this is going to conclude the review video for Latte Cookie. And definitely, I do want to thank Latte Cookie personally because she did carry me throughout the entire game all the way up to World 9. And I still utilize her whenever I have to use her and showcase her inside of the world exploration. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Concurrent Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.